match that desperation, or just to?
No question. No, Jay, no. We've got to match. We're desperate too. We're fighting for something, and if we were serious about winning a conference championship, getting home court, we've got to get that level of desperation up, sense of urgency up. And I thought we started the game out with it on Sunday, but then again, we didn't maintain it. That we let the foot off the gas pedal, and they picked up their momentum, and then you're in a dogfight. You're not going to blow a team out by 20 every night, but yet and still, your sense of urgency has to prevail and last over further than one quarter.
Is the rest that Kyle's gotten, do you think that's contributed to his shot making?
Yes, it is. I think it really has given him a lot of juice in his legs and pep in his step a little bit, just because he hasn't played as many minutes. His usage is down as far as where it was last year, and I think his body's feeling good. He's injury free right now, and that's contributed to the less minutes. And that's the hats off to the second unit for buying him time in those situations. So. And that's the other byproduct right now is, the last couple of games his minutes have gone up, and we got to be careful with that.
How much does momentum matter going into the playoffs? Like, is it important to be playing well going into the playoffs, or is it just a completely different animal?
Well, I think it's a different animal, Josh, but I think it's the type of, you don't want to go in limping into the playoff playing, your worst basketball of the season. You may have some tough games and you may not win them all, but you want to be playing the game the right way, playing with your identity. In the last couple of games, I don't know if we've played portions of those games with our identity and not long enough. So it's a different ball game. It's a different mentality. But you want to go in, playing the right way with a good rhythm in your shot, rhythm with your defense for longer parts of the game.
We talked about Serge yesterday. I mean, he's added the jump shot to his game over the years. It's become a big part of his game and a big part of what you guys do. But as you were saying yesterday, the defense and the rebounding is always going to be the important thing with Serge. Do you find that sometimes he gets away from one because of the other? Or?
Well, I don't know if he gets it because he's a elite defender in our league. I think that's the most important thing is his ability to defend. I think he's getting a rhythm and feel for where his shot's coming from, when he can get his shot, how he can get his shot, pass, drive, or shoot, that mentality, and he's done a good job of developing that part of his game. But I don't think it deters from the other. I think, any player, a missed shot is going to deter from your energy level on the defensive end. I think that's human nature. So I think that's what you're asking. I think all players, that affects you somewhat if you're not shooting well that night. And then when you are making shots, there's a little bit more pep in your step when you see the ball go through the basket.
And in terms of his value to you guys on the defensive end, it's probably not a coincidence that the stretches where he's been playing his best basketball this season are the stretches where your defense has been.
No question. And he's a huge part of that because he's an elite defender, elite shot blocker. He pursues the ball in transition as well as anyone as far as to block shots. And he's the spirit of our defense. When like you said, when he's rolling defensively, he's out there talking. The offense feels him. He's connected to his man. And so there's so many good things that's going on when he's locked in and, and it's contagious.
A little bit of switch over the last little while. Is that a man-to-man thing? Is that just a schematic reading, reacting?
No, it starts with you one-on-one defense. And there's no question about that. And then it leaks over into your schemes and what you're doing with your pick and rolls, your post defense, your transition defensive organization. But a lot of it starts one-on-one, me guarding you one-on-one on the ball, because once that breaks down, then it's a chain reaction. So we got to do a better job of guarding the ball, using our speed and quickness and athleticism on the defensive end.